Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will kick it away to start.
Set to kick this one.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking second and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in third and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming. Discards him with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's now 2nd and goal. That's the end of
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. To the air, it's Wells. Gets it to the back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown. UNLV.
He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
7, San Diego State.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Extending the play. Going to try to get it. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Got room at the 35. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. He caught it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Dances away from the heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Floating away. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Aztecs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's Wells. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Rebels have this offense rolling. Trying to get the corner. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to get one down to the 15.
Tackle on the play at the 15-yard line.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The back goes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Now they'll run the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Heaves it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wells. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
UNLV.
Throwing right. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
San Diego State.
Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot.
UNLV 13. San Diego State 10.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are.